Good morning, everybody. Haku here with my live reaction for Tower of God, Chapter 407, or Season 2, Episode 327. So, I feel like my allergies are bothering me a little bit this morning. So, I'm gonna try not to sniffle or sneeze throughout this. So, be patient with me as I try not to. But last time the chapter was great, just like the chapter before it. It was another really good one. I don't know, maybe the chapter before last was still like just so amazing that it's kind of hard to follow that. But we've got just a bunch of fighting and action going on. And all of it has some character background going on within it. I think last week in particular I loved when Bam and Yuan Sung saw each other again. For the first time since Yuan Sung was threatening to kill Bam's friends as he was training him. But we ended off with Kallavan and Jinsung, and it looks like we're going to start back off with that because Kallavan is in the thumbnail for this chapter. So either way, let's start off from the beginning. We have Jinsung lighting a cigarette. I've had my eye on you for a long time. And I never thought I would run into you again like this in Zahard's army. You can't go to the last station. Just come out. Kallavan. And now we have the look at Kallavan we got last time. I think that man is telling you to come forward, Squadron Commander. What should we do? Right now, we need to focus on the mission. Try teleporting again. Well, if you won't come out, is he just ignoring me? I have a backup plan too. Bu Wen. Bring it to me. Yes, sir. Okay, so he has someone named Bu Wen with him. And it looks like some sort of machine. Alright. Okay, 44th floor, last station, Kallavan 1. Okay, so now this is Kallavan arc, so I guess we're just going to get this fight before we get into the other things. Or maybe this fight's going to carry on into the other things. What's that? Anti-threat cyborg Bu Wen. It's a Shinsu cannon I took from El Rabina. Oh, so he not only destroyed El Rabina, he took the cannon from it. The ultimate weapon against the ultimate combat weapon against high rankers. As I'm sure you're well aware, El Rabina is one of the deadliest anti-personnel weapons in existence. Do you think your warship will be able to teleport after taking a direct hit from this? Division Commander, is he telling the truth? Okay, so we have another. It doesn't seem like a lie. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because this side profile is giving me some real ET vibes. I feel some really intense power coming from it. Oh no. 3rd Division Commander, Nyono Wan. So I guess that means the 4th Division was Yolker's. So Yolker's probably the 4th Division Commander. Alright. Come out, Kallavan, before I blow your warship to bits with this thing. Squadron Commander, don't let him scare you. I'm coming out. Alright. Now we have a bunch of Kallavan's men, it would seem, with him. Okay. Long time no see. I was wondering how you've been since I haven't heard anything about you. 4th Squadron Commander in Zahard's army, Kallavan. Oh well, you know, at the moment I'm just working as a babysitter. The older I get, the more I like looking after kids. You haven't changed one bit. Squadron Commander, do you know him? Well, a bit. Anyway, this is all part of being a babysitter. Can't let you go to the last station, Kallavan. And he starts coughing. Man, it's been a while since I last smoked. You must have someone there that you want to protect. That's right. I have high hopes for that kid. So either fight me out here, or back off. Honestly, if you're scared of fighting me, you can just go. Such insolence, says E.T. Ha. You leave me no choice. I'll just have to fight you. Squadron Commander, if you let the enemy provoke you, get the troops to move back. If we can't get past that man, this operation will be a failure anyway. And don't worry, I'll beat him. You've gotten a lot more arrogant since I last saw you. How long's it been? Around 3,000 years? Since the first time I saw him. I'm in a position to be more arrogant now. I went looking for a place no one had ever been to because I had heard some interesting rumors. Rumors. If about a ranker guarding something called the Essence of Bravery. Yo, now we see the full design for Kallavan. He has a really good design. Approximately 3,000 years earlier, and I forget what the nickname they kept calling Kallavan was. But they had some nickname when he was first talked about that they kept calling him by. Like the People Hunter, or the People Collector, Person Collector, something like that. But 3,000 years ago. An unexplored area in the tower, a wild area beyond the influence of the ruler, Miyabushan village. And we have Kallavan's meeting with Hajinsung. Impressive. You've still got the strength to stand, even after taking a beating like that. I never expected to find a talent like you in a place like this. And now we have Kallavan as a ranker. Alright. He looks like he's going for some punching attack. But it's obviously nothing to Jinsung. You haven't even been a ranker for a very long, but you've got some serious power, although your technique could use some work. You're one hell of a diamond in the rough. Why are you wasting such an incredible talent here? What? You've got the talent to go out there and compete and usher in a new era in the tower. It's such a waste for you to be tied down here. Why would a ranker like you come back to this place? Wait, don't tell me. It's the essence of bravery. Is the essence of bravery really keeping you from moving on with your life? The essence of bravery, a legendary gem said to contain the wisdom of all fighting. I heard your family's been guarding it for countless generations. The strongest ranker in the village guards it, and when a new ranker appears, he comes back to the village to fight the ranker who is guarding that gem. And whichever ranker survives inherits the duty of protecting the gem, right? But at some point only the strongest bloodline was left, so fathers and sons just kept killing each other. I know it's no laughing matter, but ultimately, because of that tradition, your super powerful bloodline ended up being the only one left. But you know, bravery doesn't get any greater by keeping it locked up in a place like that. True bravery only becomes greater when you have it within yourself. In that body of yours, I mean. You need to have bravery within you for it to mean something. Your bloodline's already produced you as its ultimate achievement. You have a right to that power. Of course, if you're too scared because that musty old tradition's holding you down, you'll never get to see what's inside that gem. If so, then the fathers and sons in your family will go on killing each other like idiots forever. That doesn't befit an honorable warrior. It's just cowardly. Alright, so I guess Kallavan's going to take the gem himself. That day, Kallavan smashed the bronze statue that his family had been guarding for generations and obtained the essence of bravery. And the next time I went back to see him, Kallavan had become a completely different creature from when we first met. There was a peaceful flow of Shinsu running through his whole body. His body and mine were so sharply in tune with each other that it actually gave me chills. He already seemed more than capable of becoming a high ranker. I have no idea what was in that essence of bravery, but the most important thing is that he was a vessel worthy of containing it. Amazing. I suggested several times that Kallavan become a slayer, but he respectfully refused my offer, and that's as far as our relationship went. And this is something that I've talked about a bit, both with people being able to bypass immortality and becoming slayers, but also with people being future opponents for Bomb, is that even among regulars and stuff, there's probably a bunch of people that are special or for whatever reason, because we have Levi, before that we had the Data Zahard, before that we had what was it? Before that we had Kaiser, and then again before that there was Joaquin, then Daniel, and then way back there was Reflejo. So there's always people who are special, not your ordinary regulars, not your ordinary rankers, people with special abilities that break rules, and Kallavan seems to be that too, because he has the essence of power. Then you have people like the Mad Dogs and Yama, who have, or Baylord Yama, who who have the blood fusion. So there's a lot of different people with a lot of different things that make them special as characters. So it's really cool. We have a completely new concept for Kallavan here. But he respectfully refused my offer, and that's as far as our relationship went. Okay? Based on what I've heard since then, after training for several centuries, Kallavan embarked on a journey. He became a high ranker soon afterward and started making a name for himself in the tower. Since then, he's fought every great warrior he encountered and made them all bow before him, immediately taking on anyone he likes as a servant and making them work for him. Okay, yep, there it is. As a result, he earned himself the nickname the Human Hunter. Alright. So that's really cool, and I think it's cool as well that his entire thing is combat. He's like a sage of combat. He has the wisdom of combat. Not only did a guy living in some village in the wild go out into the big wide world, but you even became a warlord with an army of followers, and now you're a squadron commander in Zahard's army. Honestly, I'm surprised, Kallavan. I appreciate the kindness you showed me back then. Thanks to you, I gained and lost a great deal. You joined Zahard's army in spite of knowing that your teacher's in FUG. Did it ever occur to you that you might have to fight me someday? Well, if we ever fought again with this power of mine, I was sure I wouldn't lose. And he goes for the same punch that he did all that time ago. You're gonna break this old man. Yeah, you're gonna break this old man's heart. Don't be so goddamn arrogant. Alright? And now we cut away from it, of course, when it's about to start. And I hope we don't just not see the entire fight. Because that has happened before with cool fights. But either way, we're cutting over to Evankel now. And she notices something. It looks like it's about time for him to step in. Hey, you. And then a bunch of path opens in the flame and someone's standing there? What the hell? I was trying to stay out of this since it concerns Zahard's army, but I can't stand it anymore. What do you think you're doing on someone else's floor? Okay, so she did go too crazy. Is this the actual Guardian itself? And it's not some huge monster. It looks like a person. That's cool. We've never seen a Guardian to look like that. Getting Shuten Doji vibes, honestly. Either way. I'll kill you if you cause any more trouble. Ruler of the 44th floor, Khun Royale Elliot. Okay, so this is our second Elliot, and someone from the Khun family. But more importantly, this isn't the Guardian, this is a ruler. So I guess that's the equivalent to what Evankel is for floor 2, or what Aryeh Hone is for floor 100. Or I guess Bayek Ryun still for floor 77? Either way. So we have a floor ruler then. Khun Royale Elliot, and their design is awesome. That's one of my favorite designs for Tower of God so far. Just seeing it for the first time. Well, the real dangerous ones finally come out. So I really didn't anticipate for somebody other than the army to be a threat here. I mean, for them to be a floor ruler, they easily have to be one of the strongest people in the tower, I guess. If you know, because there aren't even that many floors, and there are people that rule over multiple ones. If you know how dangerous I am, stop fighting and raising hell on my floor. And get out of here, right now. And the Shinsu is crazy. Vice Squadron Commander, I think the ruler of this floor just intervened. I know, get the whole army out of range of his attacks. He's not the kind of guy who would worry about friendly fire anyway. Sorry, but I can't leave yet. And she activates the Susanoo some more. And we have, looks like Bomb's ship just in the middle of all of this. It's really cool though how you can see Bomb and Andrasi's wings, and then Niseng on the observer. And they're all yelling, Evankel, take it easy, please, says Yuansung. And now we have Wangnan and Barrow dealing with the flames. She's burning everything. Whew. And then I guess this provides enough cover for Yuri to finally start working. We see those green Shinsu blobs from earlier, and they surround Shonhee from the back. What? The hostages, she thinks. Huh? Says Bomb. And then Arthur and Yuan Sung look shocked as well. Are gone. Yo, so this must have been whatever kind of teleporting thing Evan did before to teleport them when they were in the train. Alright, so this is something Yuri and Evan are doing. They're back. They're near us, says Bomb. And Choni reacts. You did this, didn't you, Princess? Why would you do such a thing? They would have all died if you left them there like that anyway. Aren't you supposed to keep hostages alive? Or do you think you can protect them from some random... Or do you not think you can protect them from some random regulars? Yuri, she thinks. Andrasi, now. Got it. And Andrasi teleports her group out of there to the hostages. Boro, Wangnan. And Bomb, Boro's like, finally, yes, please save us. No, it's too dangerous. Stay away, Viol, says Wangnan as Charlie jumped in. And a lot of people were calling that Charlie had been introduced as a weak ranker to be somebody that Bomb can survive against, maybe. We can't have a bunch of amateurs run amok on the battlefield like this. Is that a ranker? To be honest, as a ranker, I'm kind of embarrassed to be fighting regulars, but our lives depend on this mission. So, I'll try to end it as quickly and painlessly as possible. Of course, on the one hand, it should be total BS for Bomb to even survive against a ranker at this point, but on the other hand, surviving isn't that bad an objective, and Charlie, we know, is a weak ranker. So, we'll see what happens. Get over here, regulars. And he pulls out a weapon. Alright? And that's where it ends. Alright. Well, who knows what'll happen here. So yeah, hold on. I think I just glanced at one of the top comments as I was scrolling down to the end. Interested in the collateral damage 2 floor rulers will cause, to be honest. I thought it said when I glanced at it the collateral damage to 2 floors, because yeah, wherever Kallavan and Hajinsung are is probably going to get completely demolished, as well as right here with the fighting between 2 floor rulers, so 2 of what have to be the absolute strongest people in the tower, as if, again, Jinsung being top 100, and Kallavan also being comparable, being one of the few squadron commanders. Their strength is probably also going to be demolishing something. So I love Khun, Royale, Elliot. This is the second Elliot we've had. Of course, we've also had two Davids. We had REA David and David Hockney. But either way, my battery is running real low. This took a while to read. Wow. But it was really, really great. I hope my audio came out alright. But that's it. Thank you once again for watching. Like if you did like the video, comment down there, tell me what you thought of this chapter, what you thought of my first thoughts and reaction. Subscribe for more. Tower of God, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated and stuff for the channel or talk to you there. If you want a link to our Discord server to talk to me or more of us about anything, including Tower of God, obviously, just ask and I can give you a link to the Discord server. But that's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.